Imagine a time when vast oceans were highways, connecting civilizations across continents. Picture an empire so powerful, it controlled the beating heart of global trade. Welcome to the world of Srivijaya, an empire that ruled the waves and redefined prosperity. The Srivijaya Empire, which flourished between the 7th and 13th centuries, was a powerful thalassocratic state centered in Palembang, Sumatra. Its strategic control over maritime trade routes allowed it to become one of the most influential kingdoms in Southeast Asia. This documentary explores how Srivijaya rose to prominence, its sophisticated trade networks, and the cultural legacy it left behind. Nestled along the Strait of Malacca, Srivijaya's geographical position was its greatest asset. This narrow, bustling waterway was the lifeline for ships traveling between the Indian Ocean and the South China Sea. By controlling this choke point, Srivijaya became the gatekeeper of global trade. Every ship passing through was required to pay tribute or tolls, filling the empire's coffers with untold wealth. But Srivijaya wasn't just a toll collector. Its natural harbors, fertile lands, and abundant resources made it a magnet for merchants from India, China, and beyond. Here cultures mingled, ideas flourished, and trade thrived, turning Srivijaya into a melting pot of innovation and prosperity. The rise of Srivijaya was no accident. In the 7th century, its rulers began uniting smaller polities across Sumatra and the Malay Peninsula. Some were won through diplomacy, others through conquest. The result? A powerful federation bound by loyalty to Srivijaya. This unity brought stability to the region, creating an environment where trade and culture could flourish. The empire's leaders cleverly used alliances, treaties, and even royal marriages to maintain control, ensuring that power remained centralized in Palembang. Srivijaya's true strength lay in its navy. Picture a vast fleet of ships patrolling the waters, their sails billowing as they enforced the empire's authority. This naval power not only protected Srivijaya's trade routes, but also struck fear into the hearts of its rivals. The navy didn't just defend, it explored. Srivijaya's sailors charted unknown waters, expanding the empire's influence and ensuring its rulers had unrivaled knowledge of the maritime world. With such dominance, Srivijaya became an irresistible trading partner. Srivijaya wasn't just part of the trade network, it was the network. Acting as a crucial intermediary, it connected China, India, and the Middle East. Spices, gold, tin, and exotic goods flowed through its ports, exchanged for silk, ceramics, and textiles. Every transaction enriched Srivijaya, making it a beacon of wealth and opportunity. This prosperity wasn't just luck, it was by design. Srivijaya invested heavily in infrastructure, building warehouses, ports, and marketplaces to streamline trade. Merchants flocked to its shores, confident in the safety and efficiency of its systems. Srivijaya was more than an economic powerhouse. It was a spiritual beacon. As a major center of Buddhism, it attracted pilgrims and scholars from across Asia. Monasteries flourished, and texts were studied and copied, spreading knowledge far and wide. But Buddhism wasn't the only influence. Hindu practices blended seamlessly with local traditions, creating a rich tapestry of beliefs. This religious diversity fostered tolerance and understanding, setting Srivijaya apart as a cultural hub. Walk through the ruins of Srivijaya, and you'll see the echoes of its grandeur. Stupas and temples, adorned with intricate carvings, speak of a civilization devoted to both art and spirituality. These structures weren't just places of worship, they were statements of power and wealth. Sites like Muara Jambi and Borobudur stand as testaments to Srivijaya's artistic vision. Their exquisite craftsmanship continues to inspire, reminding us of the empire's enduring legacy. Diplomacy was another pillar of Srivijaya's success. By fostering strong ties with China, India, and other powers, it ensured peace and prosperity. Chinese records praise Srivijaya as a wealthy and organized kingdom, highlighting its importance on the world stage. Tributary exchanges and diplomatic missions showcased Srivijaya's sophistication. These gestures weren't just about politics. They were a display of the empire's wealth, culture, and influence. No empire lasts forever. By the 11th century, Srivijaya faced new challenges. The Chola dynasty of South India launched devastating raids, weakening its grip on key territories. Meanwhile, emerging powers like Majapahit and the Khmer Empire began to rise, threatening Srivijaya's dominance. Even nature played a role. Changes in trade winds, shifting currents, and natural disasters disrupted the empire's economy. These challenges marked the beginning of a slow but inevitable decline. By the 13th century, the mighty Srivijaya had splintered. Its trade routes shifted to emerging powers, and its influence waned. Yet its legacy endured. The trade networks it built, the cultural exchanges it fostered, and the ideas it spread continued to shape Southeast Asia for centuries. The fall of Srivijaya wasn't the end, it was a transformation. Its influence lived on in the kingdoms that followed, leaving an indelible mark on the region's history. Srivijaya's story is one of triumph, resilience, and vision. It shaped the economic, cultural, and religious landscape of Southeast Asia, paving the way for future empires. Its innovations in trade, governance, and diplomacy remain relevant even today. Understanding Srivijaya isn't just about looking to the past. It's about learning from it. The empire's ability to adapt, innovate, and connect offers timeless lessons for the modern world. The story of Srivijaya is a testament to the power of strategic geography, naval dominance, and cultural diplomacy. Its ability to control key trade routes and foster a rich cultural environment made it a beacon of prosperity for centuries. Understanding Srivijaya's history not only sheds light on Southeast Asia's past, but also highlights the enduring importance of maritime trade in connecting the world.